Hi, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you an update on my diet. As many of you know from my first video, I've been a vegetarian for some time now, around the 1.5 year mark. So I became a vegetarian straight away after I saw Prashant Trivedi's first video, after which I spoke to him directly. And what I did realise was that I, one, didn't really know how to cook, and two, I had to research, look into how I'm going to change my diet, what I will be eating on a regular basis, what equipment I need. So when I started YouTubing videos on Indian cooking, I realised I didn't have a pressure cooker, and the pressure cooker is quite important when it comes to making your dals and curries even. I mean, you don't have to use a pressure cooker for that, but it does make life a bit easier by using the pressure cooker. So the pressure cooker which I purchased was this one here. It's the Instant Pot Duo. Now this is a great little device. It's a pressure cooker as well as a rice maker. And the great thing with the pressure cooker is it's pretty much all automated, so you can mix your ingredients in there, add your water, leave it alone for X amount of time, come back and your food will be ready. An example being is I love to cook rice. So what I tend to do is to give you a quick example, is that I tend to use this product here, which is a Tilda basmati rice. Literally, this is how easy it is. I'll mix this with water in the Instant Pot Duo. I'll add in my vegetables, my spices. So this is your turmeric, your coriander, ground coriander, bay leaves if required to taste, and then mix in vegetables. This could be, so for example, I'd mix in broccoli, carrots, peas, and literally just stir it all in the Instant Pot Duo. Switch it on high pressure, and within 6 minutes you have your rice all cooked for you, and it's so quick and easy. A lot of the time I hear that eating vegetarian food is time consuming, or the preparation time is quite lengthy, but that's not the case. I mean, it's so easy to use the Instant Pot Duo. For some dals, you do require soaking the beans overnight, but that's such an easy process. I mean, what I tend to make on a frequent basis is the whole moong dal, which is one of my favourites. But there's so many different dals out there you can try, and YouTube is a great channel in terms of finding out different recipes. Even to find out how to use the Instant Pot Duo, everything's on there. So I also have my mixer here, which is used for smoothies. You can grind your spices, etc. So on some mornings I'll make a smoothie out of spinach, orange, pineapple, etc., which tastes very nice, especially for the summer, which is great. I'll post some links down below which cover various vegetarian recipes, so you can take a look yourself. One thing I wanted to talk about was vegetarian, and in the UK here, where I'm based, a lot of people class themselves vegetarian, but they still tend to consume fish or eggs. So that's a big no-no. Eggs and fish, they are definitely not classed as vegetarian items, and for some peculiar reason, strange reason, here in the UK, they are deemed to be vegetarian items, but they're not. Just to clarify that. I mean, the reason why I say this is because there are quite a few people that I know that are vegetarian, but when you find out they eat eggs or they eat products containing eggs, they shouldn't be classing themselves as vegetarians because they're not. That's not the case here. One of the main things about the vegetarian diet is the cows. Now, it's very difficult for beings to form a relationship with cows, so it's best to start with starting a relationship with nature and Prashant. Now, one of the most beautiful things about doing PBS to Prashant is that it will take care of that relationship with cow and earth. The reason for that is you can see that Prashant has the most beautiful interaction and connection with nature and earth. You can see that from his YouTube channel, which I'll paste down below. Now, the other topic which I wanted to talk about is around milk. Now, if you watch Prashant's interviews, you'll notice he states that milk is actually not good for you. Now, the milk which he refers to is the milk which you buy from your local supermarket. So this is your Tesco's or wherever you're based, your local supermarket. Now, the reason being is that the source of the milk, where it's coming from, is coming from cows which are they being tortured, they're being mistreated. Most of these cows, they're plugged into machines all day long, just being milked. They're not allowed to roam around outside in the fields. They're not allowed to eat natural grass. If they have any offsprings, they're separated straight away at birth. So you can see that the cows, they live in a bad state. I mean, it's such a sad state to be in. And once they stop producing milks, they're slaughtered, which is so sad to hear and see. But there is a charity organisation which Prashant put me through to, and that organisation is called Ahimsa Milk. Now, Ahimsa, they look after the cows, they ensure that the cows are looked after, they're allowed to roam outside in the fields, they're allowed to eat natural grass. If they have baby offsprings, they get to drink the milk first. So you can see it's a big difference. You have to understand that if you're drinking milk which comes from a cow which is mistreated, it's not going to be good for you. It's actually going to be harmful, as Prashant states. So the other alternative, which is Ahimsa milk, that's more beneficial for you. Now, if you can't get good milk, then there are alternatives which you can use, and those alternatives are rice milk, which I love personally, and also using ghee. Now, I've been told using Amul ghee, which is AMUL ghee, is actually good for you because the source of the ghee is from Bharat, which is India. So those products are very useful to use and good for you. But I will post the link down below for the Ahimsa charity organisation. I know they do have a waiting list, but it's very good to try their milk out. I personally have, and it's a very raw tasting milk. It's very different to traditional milk, but after you've had it a few times, you will get used to it. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch up with you all soon. Bye.